Welcome, folks, to our Shitty Opinion Sports Edition. Now, I'm gonna. Anytime I see an article, I'm gonna comment on. Rather than commenting with my friends or anybody else, I'm just gonna bring it on here. So now that this was ESPN's first WrestleMania, and they embraced it, they had pre-show and all this sort of shit, I guess, and first hour was free and all that stuff. Um, ESPN still can't keep their racist foot out of their mouth. Like they always gotta find something. They always have someone on staff somewhere to fucking just make something racist. It's just about race. It's disgusting. You know what I mean? So let me just get into it real quick. We have David Dennis Jr. All right, the blackest WrestleMania of all time. The blackest WrestleMania of all time. Like, seriously, does anybody honestly care? Obafemi crushed Brock Lesnar, avenging all black stars Lesnar has beaten over his career. Seriously? The future is brighter and blacker than ever in wrestling in general, and especially in WWE. It's something to celebrate, something fans have been waiting for on a long time, he concluded. I've been a wrestling fan since the 80s, since I was a child, and I've never come across anybody say, "Oh, anything negative about a black guy or a Spanish guy or anybody in wrestling." And wrestling crowds have always mixed. Wrestling fans have always mixed. It's never been a thing. The only time you ever hear is other wrestlers bring it up, or pundits, or people who want to get clicks, or want you to read their articles or whatever else. We do not care as wrestling fans. We don't. We just don't. I grew up around what is considered historically the most racist sports city in the country and never heard about it. Never heard a thing. All right? And it's just absolutely disgusting, and it's old, and it's ESPN shtick. They always have some asshole on there who's going to make things about race. They got rid of most of them, but they still got the Ryan Clarks. They still got this clown here, who, by the way, has two white names, as his name is David Dennis. Don't know what's so black about those. You want to get racist about things. Absolutely ridiculous. All right? No one complain. Like, I can complain as an Asian. I could sit there and complain. Where are all the the Asian male champions? Where are they all? Because the WWE does. They've Bianca Belair's been champion. She's been a main eventer. So hasn't Sasha Banks. It's just like in The Rock. I don't know if people consider the Samoans black, but whatever their issue is with that, it's like, cut the crap. All right, just stop it. Where's the Native American ones? Where are their champ? Like, if you cared about racism as a whole, you'd care about all races. But you don't. You care about one. Because you want to sit there and cry. As millionaires with opportunity and a voice, you want to sit there and cry and think you speak for other people. And you might speak for a general few of other idiots, but the only people who actually see racism in sports in this country are just racist people themselves. Because that's all they do. They look at it. So let's tell me how many black people are headlining. Who's the main event? Nobody who's black. Nobody who's a woman. All feminists want to look at shit that way. Why don't you just shut up and watch the event? How about that? Just leave it as it is, because nobody in the crowd gives a shit. No real fan actually cares, unless you're a fan of the NBA or the NFL or those type of sports that want to make you care about stuff that you probably never thought about before. Because we don't live in a world where you're going to sit there and force and look at people that way unless you're told to. And that's what you're doing. You're telling people to look at shit this way. You're making people racist. It's absolutely ridiculous, and it's fucking old. ESPN is such a fucking disgrace to sports. I've given up on them a long time ago. I really, really have. And because of this dumb shit. And I think a lot of fans have too. And it's like, stop. Just absolutely stop. Yes, Obafemi, great wrestler. We all know it. Because you know why? Because he's a great fucking wrestler. Not because he's black, because he's a great wrestler. Same with Javon Evans, because he's a great wrestler. He's entertaining. Same thing with Trick Williams. Great wrestler. He's entertaining. That's why they did so well that night, because they're fucking entertaining and they're great fucking wrestlers. That's it. Not because they're black, because they're great entertainers and they're great individuals. And people like them. That's it. No one's saying I like them because they're black and I hate everybody else. Nobody's saying that but you. Nobody. Mr. Two White Names. Nobody's saying it. So cut the crap. It's so fucking old. Again, I'm gonna keep repeating it. It's old. It's old. It's old. It's old. There's no narrative to this. There's none. You're trying to create a narrative that doesn't exist. This is why people hate politics. This is why people hate people who bring politics into sports. This is supposed to be the ultimate escape. It really is. This is drama for people who find these wrestlers accessible celebrities and people they can look up to for a variety of reasons because they're as close as you can get to being everyday people, like you and me. They start in humble beginnings for the most part. They work their way up and work hard, and they look good, and they entertain us, and that's it. It's not about the fucking race. It's just about pure entertainment, and that's it. And if you're good at something, you're gonna be put up there. The fans react to you. You're gonna be put up there. So basically, all this dickhead is saying is that the fans are racist, and they have been racist for decades, and whatever else. I'm sure there was a point where it was like that, back a few, 40 years ago, but it ain't like that now. It's just not. And then you're going to tell people there are, and you're going to hear other wrestlers say there are, like MVP or somebody. You know what? It's not. It's just not. I'm sorry. I will never listen to millionaire people say they're struggling and that they struggle to do whatever. I'm not. It's absolutely ridiculous. So anyway, so that's my rant about ESPN trying to just, like, it wasn't like it was bad enough already that you're going to pay to watch this shit on ESPN to begin with, and then you get TKO changing the stories on everything. Then you got to possibly find this crap on the internet. It's a fucking joke. So anyway, that's my rant. Thanks for watching. See you later.